Okay, I'm gonna rip this off like a band-aid and say right up front that I'm no longer trying to qualify for the Boston Marathon and that Zero to Boston has come to an end. The first thing that I want to say is thank you. You allowed me to understand why I was making these videos. You also allowed me to see that I didn't have to make it the prettiest thing for it to be interesting. You allowed me to see that me, my life, this process and this journey that I was on was interesting enough. And that to me was really special. Now, leading into the main reasons why I'm actually choosing to walk away from the Zero to Boston and from trying to qualify for Boston in general, I think will not come as a surprise to a lot of people. The first one, and I think arguably the most important, is that this goal that I had of trying to qualify for Boston wasn't actually one that got me excited. It was not something that I was passionate about. It was something that I saw as a potential opportunity to gain something from it. I was trying to allow you and everyone that's watching to think that I was passionate about Boston and trying to qualify for Boston, when in reality, I wasn't. I made the choice to walk away from this goal and this dream because it wasn't actually a goal nor a dream. For me to follow through would be me just lying to myself or doing it simply just for a video series, and that's not who I want to be as a person, nor as an artist or a filmmaker. Like, I don't want to post things that aren't genuine to myself.
And the second reason is because I've really underestimated all the changes that are happening in my life. More so, I've underestimated how big these changes actually are, such as me moving across the freaking country in 4 days from now. Over the past little bit, I've really started to see how much stress and almost angst that I've channeled internally. And throwing in this Boston training has just added to that. And there was a lot of times when I wasn't even excited about moving or excited about these big changes in my life because I was so stressed and anxious about training for Boston and about trying to heal my body in time to be able to even try and qualify. And it was just a lot. I was holding on to so much stress that wasn't necessary and it didn't need to be there. And I was rushing this situation that did not need to be rushed. If something is not serving you in a positive way and it's really stripping a lot of yourself and a lot of your joy from you, then it is important that you let that go. And ultimately, that's what I want to do, is just start living life and being happy about the life that I'm living and enjoying it, not holding and channeling so much stress and pressure around something that really doesn't matter to me.
And the third reason is because I actually realized that the thing that brings me to my center the most is trail running. And I've been trying to pretend like road running is something that I love and honestly even enjoy, when in reality, I've been putting off what I actually like and also what I'm pretty decent at, which is trail running. And being out here just brings me into my center and regrounds me. It makes me feel happy and at peace. And I think if I was the only person on earth, I'd still be doing it.
At the end of the day, I look at Zero to Boston and this Boston series as the best teacher that I ever could have been given. And it led me to the biggest realizations I've ever had when it's come down to making videos, when it's come down to me as a person, when it's come down to finding things that I really enjoy in life. And it's also made me see that I myself am enough. I will not be running the race in Halifax. I will not be trying to qualify for Boston. Road running is something that I personally don't feel excited towards right now in my life. And I want to stick to the things that bring me back to my center. there's a lot of those things, whether it be trail running, reading, making coffee, learning new forms of art, whatever it might be, taking photos, making videos. There's a lot of things that bring me to my center, and I want to share a lot more of that with you. So anyways, I appreciate you for being here, and that's the end of Zero to Boston and the start of the new beginning.